What's up, everybody? It's TZ, and I'm gonna just talk to y'all really quickly about attitude. A good attitude determines so much in a person's life, man. It's our choice what our attitude is. Nobody else can determine what it is for us. And there's so many benefits to choosing and having a good attitude, man. The way I look at it, attitude and perspective are closely related. A person that has a good perspective is a person that usually has a good attitude. And a good attitude is probably because you have a good perspective. Those two things work hand in hand. People with good attitudes, they tend to achieve higher in life. They tend to have an achievement mindset. It's not a lot of things that are impossible for them. That statement is true. Attitude determines altitude. And the same thing goes with distance. Attitude also determines how far one could go. You could achieve a heck of a lot more and go a lot farther if you have a good attitude as opposed to if you have a bad attitude and you just a sourpuss all the time. And attitude also determines whether or not a person ever gets to as far as they could possibly go. And so one thing that's on the back of my mind right now is to practice having a good attitude, man. And I know I say this all the time, whether you where you want to be or not. Whether you doing what you want to do or not. Whether or not what you're trying to do is necessarily working out or not, don't matter. Choose to have a good attitude, man. Because it does matter. It's my personal belief that God honors a good attitude. See, humans, there's some people that's a good judge of character. Some people could kind of read through the lines on people. They can see when somebody's blowing smoke. They can see when somebody's not serious. They can see when somebody's intent is not good. But God is the ultimate judge of hidden things, man. God is. See, the world judges your actions, but God judges your intent. The Lord knows why you're doing what you do. And the Lord also knows whether or not you're having a good attitude. He knows how you're doing something. And that matters a lot. If you are tasked to give something, you can give it sparingly, not really wanting to give it. Begrudge that you have to give it, right? You can have a bad attitude about what you got to give. Or, which is what God prefers, you can give generously, with a great attitude, willingly, cheerfully. So it matters how we give of our time. It matters how we give of our finances. It matters the attitude with which we give off in this life, man. And that's something I want to keep on my mind. For the people that deserve it most, man. The people that have to spend the most time with me. My wife. My attitude needs to be phenomenal towards this woman. And it's not always easy. And I may not always be successful. But my intent needs to be right. God judges the intent, man. God judges what the world can't see. I could fool people, I can't fool God. You know what I'm saying? So my intent needs to be in the right place. My attitude towards this woman she needs to be getting the best of me all the time. And them children that we share together, they deserve, after her, they deserve the best of me. They deserve the best of my attitude, the best of my attention, the best of my time. Co-workers, people that we spend a lot of time around, man. They deserve a good attitude from me. They deserve the best version of me. So that's up to me to decide whether or not I will give that to them. You know, you want to be an inviting person, man. You want to be somebody that's pleasant to be around. Somebody that's uplifting, somebody that's optimistic. Attitude determines a lot, man. Even when things ain't working out. A good attitude could push you through the valleys, up a mountain, up an incline, till you reach that top where you wish to be. And then you could look back and be like, the only reason why I didn't give up is because I chose to have a good attitude, and that pushed me just 1 inch further toward what I see in my mind. You know? You married 30 years, and then in 30 years, people actually say, man, how's y'all marriage? And it's like, I love being married to her. And then your wife say, I love being married to him. And people are like, man, what's the secret? And it's like, man, I got a good attitude. I love who she is as a person, and I want to treat her right. And naturally, most people will want to reciprocate that. So when you have a good attitude towards people, even if they don't want what you offering, even if they don't want it, they can still appreciate you being decent. They can still appreciate you having a good attitude. And in my short life, I've realized that is worth a ton. So y'all, it's with love that I come to you, man. I pray that you guys be blessed. I pray that you guys find value in working on your attitude. Keep a good attitude. It pleases God. It pleases those around you. And your health will be better, and you'll have a better life experience because of it. Y'all be blessed.